Gladiators music.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to figure out how to say it, yeah. I've noticed me and you just ain't the same. And I know that our situation is changing, yeah.
So that is the best side.
Nobody will come between us two.
Hi everyone, my name is DeLacy.
I'm Laura Bell.
And we are coming to you today specifically to talk about hair, textured natural hair,
Black hair, all that good stuff.
all that good stuff. So what brings us here today? Today we are here because I think I called Laura on Monday and just was having one of those bad hair days and really felt like I need to relax my hair. And we just started having a discussion about it, and I spoke to Laura and told her how I used to do YouTube videos, and one of my most popular videos was the video where I did a journey of my transition from relaxed hair to natural hair. And so here lately I've been feeling like I'll be doing a transition from natural hair to relaxed hair, and so that conversation sparked
the topic and the idea to come back on YouTube and kind of get some conversation flowing with the rest of the world to see their understand their struggle. I feel like most women have hair struggle, but specifically Black women, we all have our own struggles, and they're unique but similar.
They are definitely unique. And don't be fooled by this nice slick tresses that Miss Laura is rocking with us today, because she has flat iron. You don't flat iron often.
No, probably a couple times a year, maybe less than that. And quite honestly, I do it to try to keep healthy hair. So my hair is typically like Mr. Lacey's hair. So
very long, luscious. She has very nice texture.
Voluminous like this one right here.
It's all because of you that
And the voluminous. Let's start there with voluminous. Everybody wants big hair, and you have this natural hair, and it's curly, but everybody wants volume. So you see a lot of the girls on the YouTube using diffusers to make it big.
The twist out, the braid outs, all those different fun ethnic hairstyles.
Exactly. And when you have hair that won't calm down like me and Laura, you want it to just flatten out a little bit.
And we want it to be a little easier for maintenance. I think that was another thing, right, Delacey? We were talking about how, with our hair, natural hair, it's a lot of work. Like, it's literally a day job. To have straight hair, it's so much easier. You wake up in the morning, pop it in a ponytail, wear it out. It's just a stress-free life.
It is. You go to sleep and you can wrap it and it's smooth, and you wake up and you turn your wrap down and there you go.
Yeah.
Whereas when you're natural, you have to do a twist out, or you have to co-wash it, and
your expensive products. I think that's the big thing too. Who wants to spend an arm and a leg on hair products?
We joked about it. When I was relaxed, my main products were shampoo, conditioner, and Motions foam. That was my go-to. I used to, on Sundays, wash my hair, roller set it, set under the dryer, wrap it. That was like a maybe full 2-hour process tops. Now I'm at 2 hours just from washing, detangling, conditioning, and if I blow dry, that's 2 hours there. By then my arms are tired and I'm thinking, what next?
Yeah. And then it's on to the topic of what we discussed before. Why not just pop in that relaxer?
Pop in the relaxer. Like,
sometimes I think I'm on the edge too. I don't know.
And I know this discussion needs to be had, because so often you log on to YouTube and there are all these videos of the happy natural, the tutorials, the excitement of twisting out and the wash and goes and
simple, the hair growth. That's another one too. Well, if I wear any of these natural styles, my hair is going to get super long and healthy, when that's not necessarily always the case for some women.
Yeah, it's not everybody's story, and it's not always a happy day. As a matter of fact, I remember when I first started, when I first went natural, I cut off my relaxers because I couldn't deal with the transition part for too long. So I remember being outside, and I'm from Louisiana, and I remember walking outside. I was walking my dog, and I felt like a bug had got on me. And then I immediately got very afraid because I thought to myself, oh God, what if a bug goes in my hair and I'll never be able to find it? And I immediately wanted to get a relaxer, and that was like the first time I wanted a relaxer, but I've had many of those days along the way.
Yeah. Speaking of bugs, where were we at? My husband and I were out of town a couple weeks ago, last weekend. Yeah, we're in Kansas. Oh, talk about it. We're in Kansas, and I kid you guys, no lie. I walked outside in my hotel room and came back in, and I thought I had a piece of lint in my hair, and it was a beetle. A big beetle in my hair, and I almost freaked out. So to your point, with big hair, with natural hair, it comes a lot of other issues. So
yeah, it's fun. It's fun. But you know, jokingly, last week I have a neighbor who lives across from me, and she's probably a 70-something older Caucasian female, and she saw me walking my dog, and so she caught me in the building, and she said, I saw you the other day out walking your dog. And I said to myself, why does she have this hood on? And so I'm thinking back, and I'm like, I don't think I wore a hood since winter. And she said, and then I realized, oh my God, that's her hair. And so it was hilarious to me because from a distance, my hair looked like a hood.
That is funny. See, I might have turned around and said, ma'am, the lazy sweet. You know,
but I understood because it almost feels like a cartoon character drawing situation. I feel like I'm one of those Arthur memes.
No, ma'am, not at all. But yeah, I understand. Sometimes your hair gets out of control. I mean, it's a day job for real. So hats off to those women who, are doing the twist outs every night, who are doing the braid outs, or my sister, I know she twists her hair probably every night. There's no way I can do it. I don't have the time, the patience. Quite frankly, I just don't care to do all that. So my hair is typically pulled back in ponytail for most of my being, but I'm okay with that.
So how often do you wash your hair?
I wash my hair. So let me take a step back. I don't utilize a lot of shampoo. So unless I'm going to straighten my hair, or if I feel like I have a ton of buildup in my hair, I won't use shampoo. I actually just get in the shower, which takes me a couple of hours, or at minimum an hour. Put conditioner in there, let it detangle itself, and kind of section by section I'll finger detangle it with the conditioner in there, and then rinse it out really well with the water. So I try to do that once a week, sometimes every 2 weeks. But that's probably my routine. And then what I'll do is I'll take a spray bottle and I will spray my hair. I try to do that. That's in a good month when I'm sticking to what I need to do and my hair stays healthy. I'll spritz it with water and keep it moisturized with oil. But that's not always the case. Life happens. Everything else becomes a priority, and my hair unfortunately takes the back burner. But yeah, what about you?
For me, I wash my hair probably when it's in its curly state twice a week, because as the days go by, it gets thicker. So right now, I washed it this morning, and this is with no products in it at all. I just washed it, conditioned it, and that was it. I took a towel, the no towel, to the hair, let it air dry. I didn't have time to blow dry, and putting a towel on it soaked up the moisture for me, and so I put a towel on my hair. All the naturals out there know and understand the whole no towel on the hair thing.
Well, maybe we have some new listeners or subscribers to your channel, so maybe we explain.
Yeah, so
what they mean by that.
Typically, natural hair is dry, and you want to maintain as much moisture as possible. So most naturals will say, when you come out of the shower from washing, conditioning, co-washing your hair, to not put a towel on your hair, because the towel will soak up all the moisture and you actually want to keep that moisture. So they'll say go and write and put your leave-in conditioner and just kind of maybe squeeze your hair to get the water out. But or you can use a terry cloth towel, so it'll move the excess water, but it won't suck up all the moisture from your hair.
You know, I've heard too, in addition to that, a lot of people avoid the towels because they can damage your hair, so they're kind of rough on your hair. So if you want to get it dry, you can use something like a t-shirt or old t-shirt that's been used.
Right, because the towels will pull strands and then your strands will break mid-shaft.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's another reason. So I didn't have time and I just used a towel. This is, if I put products, it'll be a little more tame and I can go 2 days. But because it's like this, I'll probably end up having to either spritz it with water in the morning, but then it'll be a little bigger than this. I know that's hard to imagine. But other than that, if I'm going to have it flat ironed, I'll do like once every 2 weeks if it's going to be straight, which I'm looking forward to some straight days here pretty soon.
We'll be swapping out, because she'll go to the straight and I'm probably going to go back to my nice voluminous styling. So
yeah, we talked about relaxers. How long have you been natural?
So I'll make this long story short. I grew up without having a relaxer. First relaxer I got was when I was 12 or 13, I think. Up until that point, my mother always pressed my hair. So she took a pressing comb probably once or twice a week. That's when I had pretty healthy long hair. But I believe I was going on a trip or something. Everybody else had a relaxer, straight hair. I was 12 and I begged my mom for one. She let me get it, and after I got it, I cried because I felt my hair, it just didn't feel the same. But I kept getting them from probably 12 to about through high school. No, I take a step back. I got it once when I was 12 or 13 and didn't get it again until I was in high school, and did it all the way up until maybe my early 20s. My hair was probably the shortest it had ever been, the thinnest it had ever been, and I decided I wanted to stop relaxing altogether. So I started going natural maybe about 7 years ago. And I feel like, honestly, ever since my hair has grown, just tremendously. It's healthy, it's thicker. And I don't think it's the relaxer. What I think it is my hair. I've been forced to pay more attention to it. So I have to be, particular about keeping it moisturized. I have to keep it clean. I have to detangle it because it's natural and it takes more work. So that's kind of my story. What about you, Lacey?
That's true. I transitioned in 2010, and I used a lot of protective styling. I'll put a link to the video of my transition. I took a lot of pictures during that time because a friend of mine was also going natural, so we lived separate, so we used to send each other pictures and say, this is what my hair is looking like today, and because of that, I was able to chronicle my journey of how my hair grew over time. And so it had grown to probably the longest it had ever been, because when I was relaxed, I always cut it because I liked the way a nice blunt cut looked. So I'd always have either some nice flowy layers or a blunt bob cut. And so I moved from Dallas in September of 2015 here to Minnesota. And since moving here, I've cut about 5 to 6 inches of my hair. And I think it has a lot to do with the cold, dry air here, and there's hard water. Yeah, so my hair is kind of adjusting to the change being here, and I decided to start wearing it curly more than straight, so I cut it in a nice, cute diva cut style, and now that's going out, and because of the difference in hair textures, my texture in the middle is very tight, and on the sides it's looser. So it always looks like I have an inverted bob. And so when I got the diva cut, it was really cute. And now that it's growing out, it's looking like it was before. So now I'm faced with, do I cut it again or do I just start straightening it? And if I'm going to straighten it all the time, then why not relax it?
Let's struggle.
Let's struggle.
We want to hear about you guys' struggles. If you guys have them out there on YouTube land, let us know what you, how you feel about your natural hair, kind of your experience. What are your thoughts on going from natural back to relaxed? Like how you feel about that? Is that something you consider? Are we crazy for considering it?
Yeah, and keratin treatments. If anybody has had a keratin treatment or has gone from relaxed to natural and then back from natural to relaxed and maybe have gone back to natural, like share your story. Do a reply video to this and let us know. We want to know what you guys are thinking out there.
Great. And also, this is my first YouTube video, so thank you for having me on your channel, Lacey. I appreciate it.
We're going to create a new channel for us so we can do some girl talks every now and again about different topics. It may be about hair quite often, but we definitely want to come to you guys and just talk because we do these talks all the time and we're like, well, you know,
someone else must be feeling the same way or, you know, having the same type of conversations with their girlfriend. So if anything, I think, you know, we feel it might be beneficial for some folks out there. So
yeah, it's just a conversation amongst girlfriends. So just share with us.
yes.
We'll share with you guys.
Yes.
Thumbs up this video.
And like and subscribe.
Cause of you that I'm happy.